The simplest path to $100,000 a month within under 12 to 24 months. For most people, it is absolutely not doable to achieve this within under 2 years. It's not normal to achieve $100,000 a month within under 2 years. But this video will explain you step by step the action steps to take, the information to gather, the decisions to make for you to be able to get to $100,000 a month. And I can guarantee if you follow the steps in this video, you'll get there. If you don't listen to me, then the chances that you will achieve what you want in life is going to be very low, unless you have found another person that you can look at and that can give you the information, the action steps, and the decisions that you need to get to your goal, right? And to prove you a certain system that what I'm doing actually works is very simple. I'm the founder of Grow Acquisition. I'm building a SaaS at this specific moment. It will be done in around 3 to 6 months. I know a lot of you guys already follow me, so you kind of know what I'm building on. Whenever you follow me on Instagram, currently generating $100,000 a month plus in profit, in cash collected, 92% profit margin with my current consulting business. I have 100 plus clients, B2B, B2C combined, 8 figures in yearly client revenue, with the best client results within the entire market. All the links are in the description. You can check it out, right? The first thing that I want you to understand, guys, the decisions that you make go in line with the actions that you take. The actions that you take allow you to create a certain result, whether that's positive and negative. And when I started out, it took me exactly 30 days to hit my first $10,000 a month cash collected with my Done For You business, my offer that I run, right? Because the first important thing to understand about making $100,000 a month is understanding what am I going to sell? Who am I going to sell that to, right? And what is the system that I leverage for me to be able to acquire the traffic and let the messaging be in line with my content, my marketing, my offer, my guarantee for people that pay me? Because whenever people have a big pain and you can address that within their situation, they are willing to pay you a shitload of money. And that is exactly what I'm going to explain you in this video, because you will become rich. You will become rich when you figure out a solution and you find people that have the exact pain that need your solution. What I said, it's not normal to hit $100,000 a month within under fucking 7 months. It's not even normal in 1 year. It's not even normal in 2 years. But you have to understand that it's possible, right? When you leverage the right model, you acquire the right people, and you pursue the right messaging and the right marketing, you literally save 70% of the effort of where most people go wrong. Most people go wrong not because they're not capable of doing it. They go wrong because they don't leverage the right model. They set themselves up for failure. Okay, guys, let's go into this specifically. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Okay, we have generating traffic part. That is very important to understand. So when we look at this specific structure, right, every single person has skills. And you want to be able to leverage the skills that you have, what you are good at doing, for you to be able to solve somebody else's problem. And the first thing that we need is we need money in. We need money into our business. When we don't have money into our Stripe account, within our bank account, we don't have a business. Are we going to build on a fulfillment that could potentially be good? No, because you never know if your fulfillment is good if you haven't acquired clients, because these clients give you feedback, and that is the way you improve a product. I have worked with over 100 clients, and these clients have given me so much feedback for me to be able to build the best product within the market. So physically, no one can ever fail anymore whenever they do the work working with me. It's so extremely simple and hard. It's simple, but not easy, right? And that is what most people don't understand. Let me drink a bit. I live in the Netherlands. I live in Dubai, but I'm in the Netherlands right now. It's fucking, I don't know how much. It's like 35 degrees here. That's crazy for the Netherlands. Whatever. So let me walk you through this system, right? Automatic DM bot. You want to generate traffic. How do we literally acquire the right people? You can leverage an automatic DM bot. You can leverage a $5 an hour VA. You can leverage Facebook, TikTok, Google Ads for you to be able to like solve the ideal clients, the ICPs that you have, the client's problem, right? You can do leverage content marketing, referral acquisition, cross-selling, cold calling, influencer partnerships, and media. Media is key. I'm producing media. I'm producing content right now for you to be able to be converted by this thing and the value that I deliver, because I'm sharing everything away for free. The reason why I do that and the reason why you're still watching right now is because you think I have value to provide. You're never watching this video right now if you think I don't have value to provide, right? And you can provide value in so many different ways, guys. Like I was on a client retreat in Greece with 7 clients. I took 7 clients, the videos on my YouTube channel, to Greece. And the reason why is because the enjoyment, the value that you deliver while going on an experience, a real life in-person experience with your clients is physically, it's so much fucking leverage for me, for the marketing, for my clients connections, for the leverage that they can create within the fucking content. Every single person that went on a client retreat with me added 10K in MRR just because of the content that they create, just because of the network, just because of the experience and the personal brand that they've built from that specific aspect, right? And I'm leveraging these metrics as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't see them here, right? Target, identification, sourcing. Who is our target audience? Who are the person that we're targeting? Our niche, our offer, our guarantee, our ICP. Who is the person that we're targeting for us to be able to get to understand what solution we're going to provide? How do we source these clients? Where do we find these clients? How do we create and leverage these clients for them to be able to like get into our world? Because we want to create an ecosystem where people get into our world constantly. Because when that happens, guess what's going to happen? We will build converting mechanisms for people to be able to get converted all the fucking time. I'm building my Instagram up. Let me show you. I'm building my Instagram here. And the reason why I'm building this structure is for people to get converted. Boom. Content. So much content. Stories, right? I show people the exact story sequence that I leverage, right? I made 25. It's around 25K yesterday. IG funnel. The IG funnel that I leverage. The hours that people work for them to be able to be engaged. I have team meeting, mastermind calls, meetings for clients, fucking strategies, duplicating cash flow. It are leveraged systems for people to continuously convert within the world they're operating in. Because when they're in my world, I have the influence. So knowing who to target, niching down, offer part is so important, right? Because most of you guys are stuck, and you're stuck not because you don't want to do work. You're stuck because you don't understand what to do right now. And that is exactly why you're stuck. That is why you don't feel and don't know what you need to do within life. That is exactly why you are not at the situation where you want to be at. Content, optimization, converting traffic. Oh, listen, cool. We have acquired traffic. We understand the beginning. We have built the foundation. But guys, how do we create the traffic and how do we convert the traffic? There's so many sales mechanisms that we can leverage for people to pay us thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, but listen, when I started out, I didn't know. I was just guessing and I was not making any money because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to speak to people's pain. I didn't know how to dial in my messaging. I didn't know how to create the right content for people to convert. I didn't know how to, build a sales funnel, create email marketing, run copywriting. Right now, I became better and better at copywriting, although I'm not even a copywriter, right? But you learn things while building a business. So pursue, build, and create the thing that you want in life for yourself. Whenever you don't know what to do now, you're in a couple situations, you don't know what to do and you're a complete beginner. You have some money saved up and you just want to fucking build a business, go do that. Get help from the mentor. Get help from a person that can actually help you with solving your problems. Or you currently already have a business, you want to scale to 100K a month, but you don't know how to fuck to scale. Another problem to solve, right? Copywriting, sales funnel, email marketing, customer lifetime value announcement, right? Churn mitigation. How do we actually decrease churn? How do we acquire a client? That's easy. Easy as fuck. When we work together, I can get you a client within 7 days. Trust. But how do we make sure that client stays for years? That's another question to ask ourselves, and that's not easy. Creative strategy, webinars, CRM management, communication and management systems, right? Development. So community, interaction, connection. How do we build a network that is worth surrounding ourselves with, right? We have value assessment, action, processing, support infrastructure, and then delivery. So how do we create a support infrastructure? How do we give our clients the right support that they need for them to be able to be happy? How do we set the reason why people cannot get results? Because they overpromise, they overdeliver. Why? Like so many people overdeliver and overpromise some retarded bullshit. If you already have the entire expectation in line with what you sell, so many people will already be happy with what you're selling. It is physically ridiculous. It is insane, guys. Like the reason why every single client is happy is because what they get is exactly what they expected, plus they get even more. When you have set the barrier low, what they get, but it's even better what they get ultimately within the delivery. Of course they're gonna be happy, duh. But when you set the expectation here and they get this, dispute, refund, not happy client. That's exactly what happens within that scenario, okay? Backend, automation, accounting, finance, brand, web design, talent acquisition, customer support, software, right? The difference between 6, 7, and 8-figure companies when it comes down to spending money on ads, it is physically the easiest to sign a client for the traffic generation part, right? Lower risk for the client perspective, then sales, then backend. But It is the easiest to retain a client for the backend fulfillment operations when you have the highest lifetime value of a client. Then sales and marketing becomes so extremely fucking easy. When you acquire the right client, right? You want to write it like this. The right client gives you the most amount of money, is the easiest to work with because that person is the best client, can work independently. That person gives you the most insane case study. And guess what's happened when you have the most insane case study? You get 1,000 likes. You get people to DM you every single fucking day for them to be able to work with you. Got people DMing me. I get people DMing me every single day that want to pay me multiple four figures within the DMs. They don't need a call. I DM close people. I don't take a lot of sales calls. When you want to book in a sales call and you want to ask me questions, of course, go to the description, book in a sales call. But it's not needed because my content converts. I create so much trust with my ICP, with you watching this video right now. You who are watching this video right now, you are my exact ICP. You are watching my video for fucking 10 minutes. You are converted and interested by the interactions and the things that I say and the way that I work. You have a pain that you want to solve, but you don't know how to solve it yourself, so you need help. That is my ICP. That is the reason why I'm making this video, for people to be converted, for people to get to understand, listen, I need a mentor. I need somebody that can help me with this. But the only way I can do that is by providing you a shitload of value. Without all this value, nobody would ever pay me any single money, right? And this is baseline, right? But every single service should be productized, right? And how do we do that? What are the metrics that we acquire to build a good product? Onboarding, creating a personalized roadmap, campaign design, targeting, copywriting, setting up and launching, optimization, cross-sell solutions to upcoming problems. So it's very important. By splitting fulfillment into phases, you can't be a one-man show anymore. To create an excellent product, you need to have freedom inside your business and scale to $100,000 a month. You cannot scale to $100,000 a month without acquiring labor or code, systems or media. It's mentally impossible. This video gives me so much leverage because I create it once and thousands of people can see it. Do you understand the leverage of that? If I need to explain what I'm explaining right now within a one-on-one call, it takes me thousands and thousands of one-on-one calls. So start hiring specialists to create leverage within the system. A business has multiple components, so you want to leverage these components, guys. This content gives me so much leverage. It gives me people in the DMs. It gives me sales calls. It gives me people that are ready to pay me money, right? And that is exactly what I need. That is exactly what I want. 25K a day, boom. Couple months ago, made 25K a day. Yesterday, made a 25K a day, a little bit less, 22. I post these things and people like what they see. We're building, we're creating, we're helping each other, right? That is the most important thing. So once each phase has been dialed in, you create an SOP, you troubleshoot, and you restructure. The onboarding is the most important to set the expectation right for people to be able to know what they get. Creating a personalized roadmap. Listen, what are we going to work on? Whenever we work together, what are we actually going to work on? What is going to happen? What is the goal? What are the KPIs that we're going to hit? Campaign design, targeting, copywriting, and that entire structure. Hiring specialists for the marketing and sales fulfillment so you'll be able to scale rapidly while keeping high profit margins. How can I make over $100,000 a month with a team of 3 and doing one-on-one still? It's mentally impossible because I have code in place, I have systems in place, I have labor, a little bit of labor in place, and I have media in place. Media is key. Media is the thing that converts. Plus, the one-on-one doesn't create me leverage, correct? Can I do anything about it? Yes. I can create a course, easy. I can sell a course on Autopilot, make $200K a month. I can make double the amount of money. Nick, why don't you do that? Because I think within business, within the first 3 fucking years of business, it's the most important to understand how to create the best client results within the market. If I can mentally and physically win in life with creating the best client results within the market before 2025, I win. Nobody can ever compete with me because you see and hear nobody that is making $100,000 a month while making and doing one-on-one. The next step, creating an irresistible offer, right? The components of an irresistible offer. You want to have quantifiable promised results. The leverage that I create when people look at my, Where is it? It's not here, whatever. When people look at my YouTube, all my testimonials, I have over 20 in-person and live Zoom testimonials talking to people for fucking 20 minutes. Why? Because that gives people trust. Me saying some random shit doesn't give people trust. This gives people trust. Client results, clients. It's unlimited. Do you see this? Whoever has this amount of client results while being in business for 1.5 years? Nobody, because everybody sells and optimizes for the short term, okay? You want a specific time period. How fast can the solution be delivered? My only question that I ask myself for the last 6 months is, how fast can I solve somebody else's problem? How can I mentally and physically make sure that the person I'm working with can make a return on investment within under 7 days? It took me 1.5 years to figure that out. It took me 1.5 fucking year, okay? Risk reversal. What happens if they pay, but they don't get results? What happens then? What are you gonna do then? Evidence, social proof. Who else have done this before? Right? Case studies. Your income will always be directly proportional to the amount of case studies you have. You need to constantly produce new case studies, right? The best kind of case studies is a quick interview with a client that introduces themselves and shows they're a real person, specifically states the problem you solve for them. The biggest leverage I have was this video. And the reason why this was big leverage is because who in this market goes on a fucking trip with their fucking clients? Nobody. And why do people not do that? It's because they either can't because they don't get client results, or they don't want to, or they don't fucking care in any single way. It can be a 3 to 30 minute testimonial, right? We have Nik Setting testimonials, Nik Setting on YouTube, Grow Acquisition. 3 platforms for people to see client results on. But boom, let's see this, right? Significance of social proof compared to the knowledge of the view of the product. So what is the metric that we leverage for us to be able to understand the significance of social proof and the perceived likelihood of results delivering? So how can we measure that the social proof that we have will convert new prospects and will give people the trust, the people like you guys, the trust for you guys to be able to DM me and say, yo, Nik, I want to work with you. Or to say, yo, Nik, I want to book in a call with you and know more about what you do. Or Nik, yo, I like your content. You're fucking sick. I think you're a cool dude. You know, or maybe, Nik, you're a fucking loser. I don't like you at all. Fucking fuck off. I don't want to watch your videos. Could happen as well. There are definitely people that think like that, of course, right? Getting haters is a good thing because you get attention, and it means you're literally, the reason why getting haters is a good thing, guys, all the time. I don't have a lot of haters, to be honest. I really get really positive reviews and reviews, comments and shit. People are just very happy with what I create, but I've had hate, of course, and that's a good thing because that means that you're literally expressing your own solution and your own values, your own decisions, and your own opportunities to the market. And some people will respect that and some people don't. That's the fucking game. Deal with it, right? Anonymous review of a product. Very scary, right? Not a lot of trust. Text message from a client. Decent. Gives a lot of good social proof. Video testimonial from a client. Ooh, that's structured better. 5 to 10 minute online interview, Zoom meeting with a client, and an in-person client retreat interview. That gives me the most amount of leverage, right? So let's zoom out a bit here. Hiring systems, right? Your consultancy specifically. Let me zoom this to 100. Your consultancy will consist of 3 departments. Your agency, consultancy, or fucking coaching business. Marketing, sales, and fulfillment. Hire backwards, right? Hire for client fulfillment first, then for sales, then for marketing and lead gen. You cannot hire people until you have fucking money. So get money into your business, bro. Like, what are you doing? Get money into your business. Make cash. Whenever people work with me, the first 2 weeks, I want to have them money in their Stripe. We don't care about their fucking exact offer deliverables. Who gives a fuck? We need money, right? Until you're able to afford to hire, simply make systems. Automate what you can with Zapier, using project management board like Trello, right? Know how to deliver results. 80% is occupy 10K a month operations, right? You want to use the 80-20 rule. When to start hiring for the fulfillment until you meet all of these expectations. You are at 10 to 20K a month. You're busy at a level where it's like 8 out of 10. You know how to do client fulfillment and get results. When you're at this level, you need to hire people because you need to create leverage as fast as possible. Does that mean you need to hire a shitload of people? No. Well, some of my friends are fucking making 200K a month, right? But their operations is completely shit. I told them to do what I do because it works way better. And they're going in the path right now because I make less the revenue, right? A little bit more. I make over 100K, but whatever, right? In cash collected. But my profit is so fucking high. I'm in Dubai, I don't pay tax. These guys are in their own countries and they profit margins like 30%, 40%, and then they need to pay tax. They don't even keep half of what I'm making. But their team is 17 people, 16 setters, 12 closers, and 20 operational managers. What the fuck are you doing? You want to keep it lean and simple, right? Leverage the first hire to save yourself time on repetitive tasks which don't require a large degree of expertise. Virtual assistants is the biggest cheat code in life. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I have a maid that cooks for me, that cleans for me, that helps me. That saves me around 3 hours a day, 4 hours. right? If I leverage these hours to work on my business, I can make an extra 20, 30, 50 grand a month. The biggest return on investment that I can ever think of. So getting a VA that can be hired for $69 an hour in a third world country using Upwork or only jobs.ph, right? You're using your money to buy back your time. Once you're 80% removed from your client fulfillment, you won't ever do a single repetitive task anymore. Did I take this path? No. And the reason why I didn't take this path is because I care about my clients specifically right now. So the only thing that I do is working with my clients, taking sales calls, making content. That's the only thing I do, right? Every single fucking day for a shit ton of hours. But I have other things in my company outsourced because I decided to work on my fulfillment myself. Do you need to do that? No. Should you do that? It's a decision that you can make. If you say, yo, fuck Nick, I don't like making content, outsource all that bullshit and work on the clients. If you don't like to work with your clients, you want to build a more done-for-you structure, that should be scalable though, but you want to build that and you want to leverage that system, sure, do that. Work with these people, right? Once you're 80% removed, you're only doing one-on-one and a high-level strategy. This is when you start to look for commission-based closers. An A-player setter and closers will close deals for you for no salary and just for a fucking 10 to 15% commission, right? So roughly around 30 to 50K a month is when you might get your first closer. And I'm one of the firm believers that you really should be outsourced much of the lead generation marketing until you're at 100K a month. This isn't a set in stone rule though, right? Like you can decide whatever the fuck you want to do, but I want to build what I want to create. And if you like what I've created, you should work with me. If you don't like the business that I've created for myself, it doesn't make any fucking sense for you to work with me. It makes so much no sense, right? You want to invest your money in a person that you feel comfortable with, that you feel comfortable working with. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Step 6, funnel and traffic. At this point, you might be anywhere from 6 to 18 months in the process, and you're ranging anywhere between 50 to 80K, right? I have clients that scale to 50K in 2 to 3 months. I have clients that scale to 50K in 6 to 8 months. So it varies per person, but let's keep it cautious, right? Let's go on worst case scenario. You fairly remove yourself from client fulfillment. You only do the high-level strategy tasks. Your closers are consistently capable of securing new deals for you, and your entire operation and marketing system is, unless you do the closing yourself, like what I do right now as well. Your service delivery is getting clients, great results, consistently proving new case studies, right? Your profit margins are hanging between 80 to 85%. You maintain more than 100K liquid cash in your business bank account. You just need higher volume of quality calls. It's time to start buying traffic. Leverage money to acquire new input. Okay? The 2 types of funnels to try: VSL, book, call. So opt-in page, collecting name, email, phone. VSL after opt-in with direct offer, claim guarantee case studies. What a lot of people are doing. They make a lot of money. I don't like this funnel personally for myself, but it is an option that you can take, right? Call texting, aim for 200 per qualified call. Call out of ideal customer directly into ads. State when is your offer. Normally these operations are big companies, and I don't like to run a company this way because the profit margin is low. The hustle is increasing, it's fucking insane. The hustle of building such an offer is so not beneficial that the profit margin is low and the operation is so extremely complicated to run that I don't like to do it anymore. I like simplicity. I'm a guy that is very simple. I'm wearing the same shirt every, no, that's not true. I'm not wearing the same shirt every day, but you know what I mean, right? Like guys, simplicity scales. The self-liquidating funnel, low ticket offer, 70 to $100, right? Couple orders, bumps, plus an upsell page to increase average order value. A lot of my clients are doing that with school right now. I'm helping them build that. I have clients making over 50K with school, right? With the upsell offer. Try to self-liquidate 1x return ad spend. Your buying customers who can reach out and talk to qualify, to be able to see if they're qualified for your high ticket service, right? Market a product you're selling actually is applicable to the ideal customer profile, only to the ideal customer profile. Whenever you get a lot of people into your school community, you can upsell a percentage of these people, right? By having the right funnel and systems in place. What I like is the DM funnel, story sequence, CDA, lead magnet, ManyChat automations, optional appointment center, low commitment, personalized, easy trackable, direct access to potential clients, sales marketing and questions facts, right? The thing that I help people with is building their offers, building their acquisition. It's building their fulfillment and understanding how we can implement labor and systems, automations and code and content for us to be able to eliminate ourselves from the main process. Guys, it's so important to understand that we want to build on all this stuff together, but is that going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy at all. But the thing that I want you to understand, guys, is that nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is easy. And the reason why it's not easy is because you don't know every single component of every single business structure, and you don't know how to get the right help, from people. It's So extremely fulfilling to be able to see that the clients that I work with are getting to their results because they actually have committed to something. If you can commit to something, don't do it. If you want to work with me, you can, how do you say that? Yeah, I wanted to say DM me. You can DM me as well, but you can book in a call in the description, talk to me. And we can go over your entire situation, see how I can help you scale to $100,000 a month within 12 to 24 months and probably achieve that even faster. You know, whenever you already have the experience within the market we're living in right now, growth operating, SMMA, consulting, coaching, you already know how the system works. So we can work on this way faster. We can scale it the fuck up and we can make some good money. That's what we need. We have no time to waste. The era we're in, one last thing, the situation that we're in with the online e-learning company right now is, I don't know if it's a fucking continuous process. Profit right now, take action right now. Right now, it's the fucking right time. You know, it's the right fucking time right now. So make sure that you take advantage of your situation. If you don't do that, you lose out on big potential, and that is the decision that you make. So take advantage. Book in a call with me in the description to see how I can help you. Hopefully this video was a little bit valuable, guys. Hopefully it gave you a lot of insights on how to build the entire structure of the operation. DM me here on Instagram. You can DM me. If you want to know my client results, you can check out all this shit. Gotta go back to my clients because I gotta have a client meeting right now. And then, we're flying to Dubai soon. Gonna live in Dubai for a longer time. So I'm very excited for that. And then we'll speak soon. Guys, I'll speak to you guys soon. See you later. Ciao.